Hi, this is Randometh379 again, and this is my second part to my introduction to Europa Barbarorum, and I'm going to be talking about buildings. You can see here I'm in Roma, and I'm turning the tax rate up to very high. I think at the beginning of the game, you should try and make all your settlements go to very high tax rate. I really don't think it matters about population growth at the beginning of the game, especially when you can get much more income from turning the tax rates up. But you want to make sure that your public order doesn't go below 100%. Yeah, so the first thing I like to build at the beginning of the game are roads, and that's because they help my troops get around faster, and also because they provide better trade, which allows a greater income. Another thing you should always try and build, which I can't find here, are mines, and these give a huge income in EB. Like something like 2,000 per turn. However, they do cost a lot, like 15,000 MNI or something. Yeah, so you can see I'm just turning up the tax rates here because I can't find the mines. So I'm showing you there that the public order is not below 100%, which is good. Yeah, so you can see your settlement details from going to this tab, and you can see that it's good to garrison troops because it gives you some public order, as I just showed there. And also here you can change stuff, like making a faction the capital, looking at the settlement on the battle map, check the trade. Yeah, so it's a good overview screen, that one. So, yeah, so you can see the building browser here. They don't actually show all the buildings, but they do show a lot of the buildings, but some of the buildings they don't show are things like the barracks and all the government buildings, which is a bit annoying sometimes, but I can cope with it considering EB is such a good game anyway. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to show you about reform buildings. So this building's, well, it's not really a building, it's just a marker, and it shows you what reforms the current faction you're playing's had recently. So it might go to Marian reforms or Peruvian reforms, or get the idea. And then this marker shows you if you can build your best type of government, which you can only build in your homeland. And this type of government is what I'm showing here. You can see the little 1 in the corner, which shows that it's the best type of government. And yeah, you can see what it does. This is a new thing for EB. This wasn't in vanilla. Yeah, so you can, on all the government buildings, it tells you a little bit about them. Bottom where it says strategy, so if you want to read up more about them, just check that. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you what you have to build in every province or city before you can build those government buildings, and this is called regional pacification, and you can see it here. Then it takes 1 turn to build and it costs just 200 MNI, so it's just a prerequisite to all the government buildings. Yep, so you can see, yep, that's it. So I'm just going to go ahead and build it now, just because that way I can get my government building. Yeah, so you can see here I skipped a turn just to make this video a bit shorter, and now you can see all the different government buildings that I can build. See, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. For some reason it's always listed as 1, 2, 4, 3. I'm not sure if that was a joke or anything, but yeah, so you can see this is the one I want to build in most settlements, and this is the next best one, which you should try to build when you can't build the government one settlement. You can see it doesn't take as long to set up, only 6 turns, whereas the other one takes 10 or 8 turns. And then you can see the third one. So I don't really see the point of the third one, to be honest. I mean, I guess it's good for when you want an economical city on the outskirts of your empire. But to be honest, I think the fourth government is better, because it allows you to train lots of mercenaries, which is, I think, a lot better. And I'll explain to you about mercenaries in just a second. So it says it's faster to install, and it's for the boundaries. as in so outlying regions. Yeah, so that's what I mean by boundaries. Yeah, so you see it's also cheap. It's only 300 manai. Yeah, so you can see everything it does. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go into RP just to show you the different barracks. So you can see there are two barracks. This one right here. And this is where you train your factional troops. So this is where you train like Hastati and Principes when you're Roman. Yeah, so you can see that. So basically troops that are typical for your faction. And then the other barracks, which you're about to see here. This trains all the mercenaries. And yeah, so you get more mercenaries when you build government 4 buildings or government 3 buildings or the higher ones. And yeah, so you see here, don't actually have any mercenaries. This isn't actually a mercenary. This is just a marker to show you that it has to have something that it can recruit. That's just how EB is, so don't actually recruit that. Yeah, so mercenaries change for each province. There are better ones and more in certain provinces, so I think you can find this somewhere on the web, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, so now I'm gonna assault. This doesn't really work. I couldn't be bothered playing it out because this is just an introduction video. So I auto resolve and I lose quite badly, as you'll soon see. Yeah, so I didn't show you the results screen, but you can see that I lost a lot of guys. Yeah, so now I'm just going to show you the buildings that you should destroy and replace with your own when you take another faction's province or city. Yeah, so you should destroy their government building and build your own one. And well, you have to build regional pacification first, but then you can build your own government building. And then you should also build your own temple, which is down there. This is already my temple, but if it, we'll just pretend that it was another faction's temple, and so we destroy it, and then build your own. Yep. And also you should destroy their barracks and replace it with your own, because that way you can train your own troops. If you don't replace it, you won't be able to train your own troops. Yeah, so you can see this is the mercenary barracks, and the V's in that title. In Latin, all the V's represent U sounds in English, so it's not auxilia, it's auxilia. Okay. So, anyway, there's just one more thing I want to show you, which is the year in history, which is something the EB team has added, and this is really interesting if you can be bothered reading it. Yeah, so it just tells you everything that happened in the current year that you're in, so which is 272 BC right now. Yeah, so you can see, describes everything. This is the end of my introduction for the Campaign Chronicles on EB, and stay tuned for my Pontus Campaign Chronicles. Thanks for watching, bye.